welcome you lovely people once again to GT3. We're back in the Mercedes-Benz, this time at Catalunya. This was a top split race, 3.1k strength of field. Unfortunately for us, an incident on lap number 2 meant we were rolling around in the mid-pack, so it was a bit of an average race for us. So stick around, see how we got on, and we'll have a chat throughout the race.
Alright then, about to go green. Looks like we're being held up a little bit. He's waiting for the leader to go. It looks like he's going. Go, go, go. Green, green.
Be ready.
Alright, that's okay.
Green, green, green.
Looks like we don't really have anyone on our inside, but we may have to protect the inside for a lunge. Braking a little early. Got that green car on our left. Give him plenty of space.
Keep to the right.
We're also going to have the inside line here now, which means we just about survived turn 1.
Clear.
Okay. He may go for a lunge here. Let's be careful.
Car right.
He's trying to go around there inside.
Still there. Clear on the right. Left side.
Ooh, he's being aggressive.
Still there. Hold your line.
Yeah, that's a nice side-by-side racing, but he's going to have the inside line now coming up.
Keep to the right.
He's trying to back out of it a little bit.
There's an incident behind.
I can't see my entry now, which is okay. Cold tires makes it a little bit easier because you have to brake. And we got Fernando Alonso in front of us.
Right side.
A bit of a better run, but that's suicide. Not the place to overtake. This track is also not a great one for overtaking. So qualifying was crucial. We qualified in P8. A couple of cars out in front are going side by side. Oh, we clipped that one hard. Looks like Alonso's got a bad run. He's going super defensive. Let's try and pin him in.
51.495.
Be helpful if I change gear. No, dude, we're not moving over.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the right. There's an incident ahead. Car right.
Whoa! Did we cut him off? Maybe. We just about survived. Let's hope we...
Clear on the right.
Woo! Do we have damage?
You've got damage on the right side. Right side. Clear.
Okay. Maybe we cut him off. We'll check the replay. We may have just clipped his nose. We definitely clipped his nose, but whether he sent it up the inside or whether we cut him off, I don't know. But we'll check the replay at the end of the race. Might have been on me. So let's see what we can do. We're down to 15th now. A couple of cars out in front. Let's see if we can recoup something after that. We did just about keep the car on the track. I don't know how bad the damage is. It feels okay right now. Got a silver and a bluish green car up in front going side by side. Nice gaggle of cars up in front. Car understeering a little bit there. That silver Mercedes, I think it is going for the moves. Alright. I don't think we're going to have a move into turn 1 right now.
50.534.
But if they go side by side like they are, we might gain a position.
Clear on the left.
And that should be 14th place. That corner right there is probably one of my worst on the track. So every time I get through it pretty cleanly, I'll be happy. Got a Ferrari up ahead who had a bad run. It's going to go defensive. See if we can do a little bit of a switchback. Nope. Getting off track for our troubles and a slowdown.
You'll have to slow down and give up the time game.
Two cars out ahead are pushing each other off the track. It's very hard racing. The Mustang is off the track. Watch his rejoin. Again, they're fighting.
Go left, go right, go right, left side.
Please don't take me out.
Clear, the car in P1, just set the fastest
Alright,
lap.
had a feeling that might happen.
499.
Braked quite heavily for that to try and avoid that accident.
0.387.
Gained two positions. Okay, it's been very scrappy, very scruffy. Let's see if we can get a few clean laps as this Ferrari just goes off to Narnia. Not exactly sure what he was doing. Looked like he got a little bit of oversteer and tried to correct and went wide, so we gained another position there. P11 right now. Let's see if we can catch up to the cars up ahead with some clean laps. Hopefully they're battling and holds them up. Cars behind are fighting amongst themselves, which hopefully will give me a bit of breathing room. Seem like I'm in a bit of no man's land right now, but I can see cars up ahead. There's a nice group of three. Let's see if we can recoup some positions. Looks like the cars behind are really fighting amongst themselves. It's a late night on a Monday. Not sure why people are fighting so much. First race of the week, but we'll leave that up to them. Okay, this should be a 46.
46.
Yep.
0.08. Just set your fastest lap of the session.
We're aiming for 45s. That's what we should be aiming for. I overcooked the entry into turn number 1. Six seconds to the car in front, 1.5 to the car behind. We've already got somebody disconnected. That is fine. Hopefully we keep our incident points lower and hopefully we get a good result here, because the last race, yeah, I was a little bummed after it. I felt really quick in practice at Mexico City, but it didn't pan out for whatever reason. Now I'm doing the opposite here, where I am not practicing and just jump straight into a race. Trial by fire, so to speak. I know a lot of people like to do that. I'm not particularly a big fan of doing that, but if it works, I'll take it. Should be breaking into the 45s, even though it wasn't a good lap. Maybe not.
46.044.
It's annoying. Alright, fastest lap though, I'll take it. Alright, we're already up a little bit, by about a tenth of a second. Came in a little hot into that corner. Came in hot into that corner as well.
To go.
Yeah, we are definitely in a little bit of no man's land right now, which, you know, it's okay. I think it's a top 10. Let me double check. Nope, it's 11th, but there's potential. I feel like I can brake a little later, adjust my braking point for that corner.
Leader is running 44.647.
Very easy to overcook the entry into that left-hander there. Just because it's downhill, very easy to just get the back end a little loose.
46.
Still not 45, so that's frustrating. We are losing a little bit of time to the cars out in front. I need to get my act in gear. Get the back end sliding. That was very, very spiky acceleration. This track is one of those tracks where my haptics are going nuts for most of the lap, but they really seem to help. Got a little too aggressive on the throttle there. But anyway, as we have a moment where we're not really catching anyone, we're not really being caught by anyone, how's everyone? How is your week going? I know it's only Monday. Well, it might be a little later in the week by the time the video goes up, but how has your week been going so far? How's your racing been going? Are you up on iRacing for the week? Are you enjoying it? Have you got time to actually go and race? Or is it one of those situations where you just don't have time? Last week for me was a bit difficult to get out and race. Or practice even for that matter, just because life got in the way.
45.6.
There we go. That's a bit more on pace. Hopefully these cars battling up ahead will slow each other down so I can start getting into the mix of things. As I was saying, how's everyone doing? I know there's a couple of you guys who are subscribed, and I thank you for joining me for all the videos. Hope you enjoy them, and if you have any tips on how I can improve them, or if there's any series you want to see me try out for a little bit. I know I'm testing out GT3s right now, and I'm trying to keep going with the P Cup series, but we'll see. There could be other series that I could be tempted into doing, depending on the track and car combo. Overcooked the entry there. That's going to be a little bit of an off track. Yep. It's 2 off tracks. Let's try and keep it to that. We are catching the car, one car at least down in front. Definitely can brake later there, and I should really remember. I'm kind of on autopilot a little bit. But I do love hearing from you guys. I love all the comments that I get, even if it's just 1 or 2 in the videos, and it is a lot of fun to read how you guys are getting on, getting the tips and interacting with you guys. So yeah, leave a comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. Love to have you around. See how you guys are getting on. And if you're new here, hope you enjoy the content. There's plenty of other crazy stuff. I like to post the shorts. for all the crazy things that happen. In particular, when there's crashes or accidents, or when I somehow can predict the future. So, if you like shorts, I've got plenty of them. And for you, I believe, English folk, shorts mean something else.
Five minutes to
Or is
go.
that more of an American term? I'm not sure. I do get confused because I've lived in both countries for a while. So there's another topic. Where is everyone from? I am currently based out of the east coast of the US, which a few of my stalkers might know if you checked my iRacing profile. But where are you guys located around the world? I know there's a few people like to tune in from the US, a few people like to tune in from the UK, and a few people from Germany, and then that's what the statistics say anyway. But I'm sure there's a couple of people that are from other countries and would love to hear from you guys. As I completely messed it up as I was concentrating on talking. Alright. Not many laps to go. We got 3 incident points. We're in P11 after starting P8. We did get that incident on the, I think it was lap 2. Which spawns around, which we have to review at the end of the race. I typically like to do that just to see if there was anything else I could have done differently. Most certainly at times there is things I could have done differently, and that's how I learn. Reviewing footage often leads you to look at it from different angles and different points of view. Most notably looking at different cockpit views so you can see what the other people were seeing. So then you can make adjustments on how you race people. The car is coming alive a bit more now as the fuel burns off. Fortunately, we don't have many laps to go. And it looks like the cars out ahead are not really battling. Slight correction on the oversteer there.
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap. 44.413.
I can only dream of a 44-second lap, but maybe with a bit of practice. I think my fastest laps in practice was a 45.1. So doing 45.6s right now is actually not too bad. It's better than the last race where we were easily a second off the pace we should have been on. I'm always worried about running wide there. Okay, a few of the cars up ahead are catching each other and starting to hold each other up. Hopefully we can get into the mix before the end of the race. It's a little slow through that hairpin. Also, if you guys would be interested, I might do a rig tour just to show my setup. I know a few people are interested in the VR system that I'm running. It is a Quest 3 if you're curious, as I really cooked the brakes there. But I recently changed from the Meta Quest Link app and a wired connection to a adapter over Ethernet to use virtual desktop.
Just set the fastest lap. 44.
And that so far has been pretty good, although I did have
White flag. Stay smooth.
one lap to go. I did have an issue in the last race where the video file I was recording got corrupted. Alright, unless something happens to the cars out in front, it's probably going to be a P11, which is a little disappointing given we started in P8 and we had an opportunity to get some good positions. But that's the races and that's how they go sometimes. Fortunately, lately, there's been a lot of not so good races. Hopefully, I can get a good race later in the week when we try peak up around Hockenheim. And if I have time, maybe I might revisit this. Just got a headset warning. Ooh, my battery's low. That might have been a mistake to come into this race. Let's try and bring it home before the headset dies. That would be really, really disappointing. Another rookie mistake. But we're only a couple of corners from home. Let's hope we can bring this one home without any major incident, such as my VR headset dying on me.
Car in P2. Just set the fastest lap. 44.333.
Stressed about that now, but should be able to bring it home even if the VR headset dies on us. It's going to be a P11. Not a cleanest race, but I'll take it. Should have done better, but I will have to take it. Anyway, we'll check the results and see how we got on.
So to the incidents. On lap 2 we got a better run out of the last corner, putting us alongside the Aston Martin. As you can see, we're squeezing him on the right, keeping him pinned in as best we can. Unfortunately for us though, he gets a better run through turn 1 and 2. And now we're concentrating on the BMW behind. As we go on our preferred line, sweeping left and then right, we squeeze the BMW and we just get collected on the right rear, spinning us around. We're able to keep it together, but unfortunately we do lose a bunch of time and places. I'm going to put that one down to a racing incident. I don't think the BMW driver did anything wrong. I probably squeezed him a little more than I should have, thinking I had more space. So the incident in lap 3 where we almost very nearly got taken out was a little close for comfort. As you're going to see here, we caught up to the pack in front. The Mustang squeezes the Mercedes, runs wide, they spin around, and as I try to go past, almost get collected by the two of them. So it was a little close for comfort. So to the results. The strength of field for this one was 3.1k and this was top split for this time. We do go double green, but it is so small that it's almost not worth thinking about, but I'm happy it's green and not red. For this one, we started in P8, we finished down the order in P11. A little bit unfortunate with that incident on lap number 2, which spun us around. We probably could have been up a couple of places just on pace. Looking at our fastest lap time, 1:45.6, which was okay for us. We could have been competing with up to P8 if we didn't have that spin, but unfortunately these things happen, and as reviewing the incident, maybe I should have given him more space. Anyway guys, if you like this video, give it a like. If you want to see more, love to have you around, so please hit that subscribe button, and if you have any comments or suggestions, love to hear from you down below, and I'll see you in the next video.